country. And we ourselves can say to ourselves, well, God, I have tried. And we hope God will say, very well done, my child.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Ajai-Lycett Emmanuel, one of the foremost pioneers of acting in our country, as you heard, the 50s. I calculated back. Okay. And then I said, when was your first play? 1998. Thinking, oh God. And she came. I never met her. She came. I just knew that there were some strong men in the audience who came to tell me, Mrs. Emmanuel is in the hall. So, okay, who? In the JJC. Johnny come lately.
Don't come at all.
Missing Johnny, I thought. But now I know. Mrs. Manuel spoke about having, creating a group for this kind of thing to happen. But you see, this is the group. This is the Committee for Relevant Art. And this is what we do. And what you need to do is show up, even when Ajai-Lycett is not in the country. That's important. I was told that Mr. Bayawala is interested in giving his opinion.
Ladies, I pay my respect. Is somebody listening?
It's joking.
This is not a classroom. Don't worry. Good afternoon, fellow artists. Don't mind the difference in our ages. We occupy the same space. Acting space, the production space. I think we have not reached the fundamentals, and that's why we are drifting. Anything you are doing and it's not backed by principle, it's not likely to go much further. If you are meant to be a consort to princes and kings, and you go on playing God's night, you become a gigolo, it will be difficult for people to wipe off that image, even when you want to go back to playing the consort roles. I think we need to understand that film as an art form is alien to us. Film is not the same thing as literature, it's not the same thing as writing, it's not the same thing as Tales by Moonlight. Film as a culture is alien to us. We must understand that. And it is in that context that we must look at it. How do we make this thing to work for us? If we come to that understanding that this is a borrowed art form and we need to turn it around for our, I remember about in my days in education, because I was a product of the state and I just came into television, and the ambassador said, I want my cameras. We were in the studio, and in one of the Wednesday meetings, he said, I want my cameras to be in the open, in the public square, And I was furious because one, I had just gone from a stage background where we act in the proscenium. Two, I had gone to the television where all you see is a small box. And I was wondering how, we're going to take the cameras out to the squares and mirror the lives of the people. Now I know better. I'm sure if we had done that, because you see, that also was a borrowed art form. It had its origin somewhere. And they used it in the way that it met the requirements of the society. And I think that anything that people embark upon, particularly if it is borrowed, they must employ it to meet the needs of their society. We have failed in so many of these respects. And I think we need to go to the drawing board and know that these things have principles behind them. Film, for example, you need to go beyond just saying we are mirroring society. There are reasons, many reasons people go to watch film. Maybe you must understand the principle behind that. That they go to film. Many people go to film because they want to see the order and the balance, the film that they don't have in their own lives. Some people will pay, and some of us grew up on that kind of things, you know. Love films, you know, Hollywood love films, and you go there, everything is so esoteric, everything is so beautiful. You desire to be in that climate. But there's also, you know, the idea that the artist, like she said, is a privileged person. He has the responsibility. His responsibilities is to his society. Before the American government dreamt of going to the moon, American writers and film producers have been in the moon. They have been in the moon. So, you want to understand that as